everyone, it's Dawn and welcome back. Welcome to our new subscribers and our long-time subscribers, and thank you to anyone who's watching, whether you're subscribed or not. So it's lovely to have you with us. And today, for our Thursday project, I'm going to be using this gorgeous butterfly die set. I think it came in Paper Craft Society box. I think it was 34. I was trying to work backwards, but it was the one that Lou Collins designed, and it had all that lovely embroidery in it. We're not going to do embroidery today, but I am going to use this gorgeous butterfly and the butterfly body to create a card, and I'm going to use it in a slightly different way. It's not a way that I've used. If I'd have thought about this when I was doing my series for the box, I'd have done it then, but I didn't. I only thought of this yesterday, so we're going to do that now. This is going to be a 5x7 card, and I have got my 5x7 blank white card. Not that you're going to see any of that by the time we're done, apart from the inside. So I've got myself a mat. This is just a patterned mat. Any patterning you've got, any pattern paper you've got will be fine for this. So you'll need one patterned and one plain, and you'll see why we need the plain in just a second. So what I've done is I've actually cut this 3 times. So there's my first one, and what I'm going to do, if I can find it, yeah, there we go. I'm going to use my orange glue stick. Now this will dry clear, although it looks a bit gooey when you put it on. It does dry clear. So what I'm going to attempt to do anyway is just run it round the wings of my butterfly. So we're just going to put it over the back like this, and this one we're going to have completely on the card, and you'll see what I mean by that, or why I've said that, as we go along in this video. So I'm going to do that first, bring that in, and I should have put a piece of paper under there, but never mind, it'll wash off, it's only glue. And I'm going to stick that down like that. And what I am going to do, I'll use my fingers, just wipe that off, because I don't want the front sticking to it. So I should have put a piece of paper down, but I didn't, but there we go. So I'm going to leave that there just for now, because the next one, what I want, I'm going to have it slightly off. I'm not going to have it completely on. I could have done loads of them and just gone like that, which would have been very pretty. But I've decided to do it slightly differently. I'm going to put one there. So let's put that on now. In fact, what I think we'll do might be better or easier, or certainly cleaner for my table. I'm just going to run my glue, so you'll see me doing it both ways. First of all, the way we've just done it, and now this way. In fact, I'm going to put it over there, because this will dry clear, so it doesn't matter. You can't really see it, to be honest. So I'm going to put that over there like that, put the glue out the way for 1 minute, and I'm going to arrange that so that it's slightly offset and you've got a bit hanging over. But I'll show you how we'll deal with that in a minute. And there's always one bit where the glue didn't quite reach. Typical. So if that does happen, just pop another bit down. It's not a problem. So why isn't that sticking? So we'll stick that down like that. And I think we'll go back to doing it the other way actually for this one. We'll stick it, oh, can you see that? Yes, you can. Wonderful. So we'll just pop that over the back here. I'm just trying desperately not to tear the paper. That's why I tried doing it the other way, but it's fairly tough. This is only paper, it's not card. So it's not terribly tough, but it'll do. It'll be fine for this project. We're just going to just sweep that off, and if I'm not convinced that's going to stay. No, it's not. Okay, so no, don't do it that way, guys. Do it this way. So I'll just gently put that over there into that puddle of glue. So if we do it gently, hopefully it won't stick. So we will just put it over the back like that, just quickly. And we could have used some runner tape, I suppose. Never thought of that. Never mind, we've used glue now. And we're going to pop that down, and again we're going to offset it. And this time I am going to use some runner tape, because what we're going to do next is we're going to put the body parts in the middle like that. So we're just going to run it. Actually, do you know what? Glue might be better after all. I think we will carry on using glue. I'll tell you what I could do. I could actually, I'm not sure if you can see that, I could just wipe it through the glue that's on the table. So just, if you've got glue on your table, push it down like that and run it through with your finger. And then just position it where you want it. And there you have your body on there. So we're going to do that again. We've got some glue on our table and I'm just going to run it across there like that. I hadn't thought of doing that. That's just sort of making it up as I go along, as usual. Winging it as usual. No pun intended for the butterflies, I assure you. Now there's another one somewhere. Oh, there it is. And there we go. And again, we're just going to run it through the glue that's already stuck to my table. And we're going to pop it on there like that. And just smooth it out a bit. It will dry eventually. So any blobby bits that you're bothered about, just smooth them out with your fingers and they will disappear. And then what we're going to do, we're going to pick it up and turn it over. It has already got glue on it, so that'll help when we stick it down. And any bits that you've got sticking out like that, we're going to just take our scissors, angle it towards the card, and we're just going to cut them off like that. So I'm going to turn that round and cut that off like that. So now you're left with, let me just get these bits out of the way and put my scissors down. Then you're left with a card that looks like that. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to turn it over, or we're going to bring this in like that. And I am going to use my runner tape this time. I knew I'd find a way of smuggling it in this video somewhere. And we're going to run it over our card base like this. So just as a reminder, it is a 5x7 card and the mat is also 5x7 because we want it to cover the card exactly. Well, exactly-ish. So what I do with mine, if I'm lining them up, I line it up from the bottom, but it doesn't really matter. You can line it up from the corners, you can line it up from the edges, the top, whatever helps you. Whatever helps you to get this on straight, that's the way you need to do it. So, but I always line mine up from the bottom because I find it easier. Now, we could leave it like that. In fact, in many cases you might do. But what I am going to do, if you were able to join me, and I'm sure many of you did, in fact I could see from my viewing rates that many of you did join me for my sticker project, making your own stickers. Thank you so much for joining me for that. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And so what I'm going to do, I'm going to bring these in and we're going to fill in some of the gaps with our stickers. And so I might just put one there. And again, any overhang we will be cutting away. So I'm going to put one there, perhaps one there. In fact, I might just, if I can, I don't know whether I can reposition that, although there might be still enough glue on the paper. Yep, we can. We got away with that. That's lucky, wasn't it? And I don't know whether we'll be able to smuggle that 3D sticker in, because I don't think we can cut that off. Could we put that in there, do you reckon? What do you think? Well, we could do, couldn't we? Or we could put it there, or we could put it at the bottom. Well, I'll tell you what, if we put it at the bottom, then I'll be able to leave room for a sentiment through the middle. I haven't prepared a sentiment yet because I don't know what it's going to be for. So all I'm going to do now to finish off this card is, and it's got glue all over the back, but that's all right. We'll soon wipe that off. It's only glue stick. So any overhang, once again, I'm just going to trim off like that. And this glue on the back, just give it a rub. It will dry clear. So I'm just going to stand this up to dry anyway. So there we go. There is our, I'm not quite sure what we're going to call this yet. It's not really a layer. So shall we call it a multi-butterfly card? Let's call it a multi-butterfly card. Because we've got die cuts and we've got our own homemade stamps. So we'll call it a multi-butterfly card, I think. So there we go. There's our project for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. And I hope you have a go yourself. Let me know in the comments how you get on. And just to let you know, out of respect for our Queen here in the UK, who sadly died a while ago, most places I think will be closed on Monday, but next week I will be taking a week off. Partially in respect to our Queen and partially because I need a break. Because of care duties and work duties and other bits and pieces, I will be having a break next week. So there'll be no videos next week, but I'll be back the following Tuesday with a new project for you. So I'll see you then. And in the meantime, thank you so much for watching. Do take care, everybody. Stay safe, have fun, and as always, happy crafting. Bye-bye for now.